Thanks for joining us on another edition of National Focus. I'm Nisha Charles. Coming up, a $3.8 million police station commissioned in Laplaine. Residents of Galba, Petite Savanne now have improved road conditions, and the National Youth Council hold its General Assembly 2015. Details of these and our headline stories after this. Thanks for staying with us. In less than 1 week, the Dominica Labour Party administration has commissioned a second police station on the island in the interest of national security. On Friday, His Excellency Charles Savre and Mrs. Savre, the Honorable Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit, and other members of cabinet and officials from the Dominica Police Force joined the Laplaine community to officially commission the new $3.8 million Laplaine Police Station. Parliamentary representative for the Laplaine constituency, Peter Saint-Jean, expressed gratitude for government's ability to finance this project considering challenging economic times. He says this is another step in building a new Dominica, defining the structure as more than just a police station, but a vision.
It's more than about concrete and steel. It is about a vision. I am here to tell you, it is a new day. And so, brothers and sisters, I am here to mark and to celebrate an important milestone in our relentless pursuit of making Laplaine and the Southeast a little more, just a little more peaceful and a little more prosperous today than it was before. I am here to mark another step in our building of a new Dominica.
The new structure was built to accommodate 15 officers, and for the first time, female officers can be stationed in Laplaine. An elated Honorable Saint-Jean says this station has been a long time coming.
Little did we know that on that fateful day, August 29, 1979, when Hurricane David swept through Dominica packing winds with up to 150 miles, snapping our forests, on this windward coast like matchsticks, and flattening even the sturdiest of buildings, little did we know that it would be some 30 or more years before this community would have a permanent home for our law enforcement officers. That 35 years ago, their nomadic lives had just begun. Little did we know and understand that that night of waiting would be so long, that we would have to wait so much for a new day in the history of Laplaine and the Southeast.
The wife of His Excellency President Savre cut the ribbon, and the keys of the new structure were officially handed over by the National Security Minister. In recent times, government has been emphasizing the need for the community and the police to partner in maintaining the peace. The Honorable Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit, in his address at the ceremony, stressed the importance of the role of the community in that regard.
Calling all of you to support the police in its effort at maintaining law and order, and by extension, creating a peaceful, safe, secure, and just society. When I hear the call of the child rights advocates about the abuse of our children, it tells me that the creation of a peaceful, safe, secure, and just society is not just a business for the police. When I see the young people who come before the courts for drug charges, it tells me that a drug abuse intervention is not only for the police. When I hear of incidents of predial larceny in our communities, it tells me that reducing incidents of predial larceny is not just the business of the police. While the police has its responsibility, maintaining law and order is a societal responsibility.
Lending to this notion, the Honorable Minister for National Security, Rayburn Blackmore, alluded to government's plan to ensure that the community and police can work together effectively.
One, prevent crime, and secondly, my dear friends, solve crime. That, I'm convinced, the only hope in doing so is to embark on a comprehensive, well-defined community policing program that speaks to the needs of all the communities. Because different communities, my dear friends, will have different needs. Having said that, I'm aware, my dear friends, that there's already a template in existence. A number of police officers have been trained in community policing. Let us now develop a plan that will inform the policy direction of a comprehensive national community policing program.
Meantime, Chief of Police Daniel Carban assured residents of his commitment to strengthen the police presence in the area.
The people in these communities must see you, hear you, and feel your presence. Lapland continues to maintain a low crime rate, and the opening of this new police station seeks to further strengthen police-community partnership as we forge ahead to deliver effective police services. I want to assure you that this top-class accommodation has created the opportunity for more officers to be stationed here. It is equipped with the relevant resources that will enhance on the services that the police provide, and also to improve our response time to reports made by people in Lapland and surrounding communities.
The new facility also includes a magistrate's court and an inspector's quarters. It will serve the communities of Laplaine, Montjean, Rivesrique, and other neighboring communities. The project was complete in 67 weeks and close to 20 persons were employed during that period. The project was financed through the Dominica Social Security. The Honourable Member of Parliament for the Salivia constituency, Jahisiah, says agriculture in the Carnival Territory at Kinson and Antrizzo will be further complemented with the construction of a cassava processing plant in Salivia. According to Honorable Daru, cassava, which has been the main diet of the Kalinago people for decades, is now receiving global attention. Thus, his ministry saw it necessary to develop a processing plant in the constituency to promote subsistence living and generate economic revenue.
This processing plant will be approximately 228 square meters or 2,454 square feet, to be constructed with concrete blocks. The eastern and western portion will be covered with concrete roof, whereas the central area will be covered with timber gables roof. This will be properly ventilated for conducive working conditions. The structure will contain a wet area for washing, peeling, cleaning, grating, pressing, and fermenting, a dry area for grinding, milling, sieving, drying, and packaging, a storage and warehouse area, an office and an open lobby area, a male and a female changing room. I assure you, my constituents, that this structure will be constructed and will be managed by our own people within the constituency.
Meantime, Honorable Daru says the constituency will also benefit from a $90,000 investment in furniture processing by the Ministry of Constituency Development. Honorable Daru, who is also Minister for Carnival Affairs, was addressing residents of the Carnival Territory at Kinson and Antrizzo at the second of a series of town hall meetings last Thursday. The next town hall meeting is carried for Tuesday, August 18th in the Roseau Valley. In more news, the National Youth Council is ensuring its commitment to addressing the needs of youth across Dominica. On Saturday, the Council held its General Assembly 2015, which brought members together to discuss the period 2013 to 2015 and to elect a new executive. The Council's achievements for the period 2013 to 2015 included the establishment of a quarterly caucus, the establishment of a media team, and work on reviewing the youth policy. President of the National Youth Council, Senator Jahisiah Benoit, says a major achievement for the executive was the establishment of 5 registered youth groups in all 8 districts.
This General Assembly here today just confirms that we have in fact 5 registered youth groups in every district across the country. All right, at least, okay? We have areas like the West and also Central and South that have large numbers, okay? And we work to build our numbers all across. When we came in, there were only 3 or 4 district youth councils really functioning. Right now we can say all 8 are in existence, but we're really solid in 7. And okay, and we need to do some work to strengthen the rural North and Valley.
Work is also ongoing on the establishment of a student council.
Myself and our youngest member of the executive, Miss Anna Lewis, we were in constant contact with the Chief Education Officer in terms of championing the Student Council, the National Student Council. And we took it from an idea to the point that we now have a committee, a 10-member committee appointed by the Chief Education Officer that is working to bring this institution into reality. They have reviewed the draft constitution for the Student Council and forwarded it to Cabinet for their approval, and we are waiting to see that institution launch in this new academic year. According to the President, the Council has achieved 82% of its work plan for the period 2013 to 2015. The new executive consists of Senator Jahisiah Benoit retaining his title as President, Charlotte Gabriel as First Vice President, Dion Anselm as Second Vice President, Bert Paul as Chairman, Carla Henry as Publicity Coordinator. Other members include Khan Roach, Michelle Bell, and Annelle Lewis, while Karaya John Baptist and Erdley Pierre are CARICOM Youth Ambassadors. You're watching National Focus. Still to come, a plea for the conservation of Dominica's water resource. Stay with us.
Children, remember, adults should not ask you to keep secrets that make you feel uncomfortable. For more information on child abuse or to report suspected cases on child abuse, contact the Social Welfare Division on 33 Great Marlborough Street or call 266-3020 or 266-3080.
Welcome back. Parliamentary representative for the Salibia constituency and Minister for Kalinago Affairs, Honorable Cassius Daru, has revealed government's plan to establish the Carnival Territory, including Atkinson and Antrizal, as an independent health district. The Honorable Member of Parliament was addressing a town hall meeting in the Carnival Territory last Thursday.
The Ministry of Carnival Affairs have had discussion with the Minister for Health. What we want to do is take a comprehensive approach when it comes to the health services in the Carnival Territory. And so we are putting documents together so that we can have the Carnival Territory as a health district on its own, so that we will not have to be dependent on an ambulance from Cassava or from Lapland, or depending on an ambulance from Marigot. We will have an ambulance station right here in the Carnival Territory, especially at the Salibia Health District. Let me just take it a little further to say that we are also working to have resident doctor in the Carnival Territory. So in case of an accident, we will not have to be traveling all that way to Castlebrooks or to Marigot to receive that service. It will be right here in Salibia at the Salibia Health Facility.
Residents in the Galba area of Petite Savanne can now boast of better road conditions. Through constituency empowerment, the Honorable Parliamentary Representative Dr. Kenneth Darrow gained access to $70,000 to complete over 600 feet of that road. Dr. Darrow applauded the work of the contractors.
They did a wonderful job, very neat, very nice work. And of course, like in Bellbishop, the plan is that when funds become available on a regular basis, that we will continue to go all the way to the top. 2 contractors were each given 300 feet of road to complete. Osman Moses is one of the contractors and says the upgrade is welcomed.
For the past time, we were waiting for it, because I tell you, before this surface, it was in a dilapidated condition and it was very bad. But right now, seeing that now, we got highway now.
He thanked the residents for their cooperation during the construction phase.
The road had to close for a couple period of time. They had to park their transport on the highway, and the people cooperate with us. So I want to thank them very much, and hopefully, like maybe when they get the other phase of the money, so that we can complete the full length of the road.
The Honorable Parliamentary Representative hopes that the additional funds will be made available soon to complete the project.
It was a good project, not just for the finished project, but also for the finished product, but also in terms of creating employment for a couple contractors and a few young guys of the community. So as the PAL rep, I'm very happy that we could at least get this project started. And I'm hoping that much time wouldn't elapse until we start receiving a further tranche to continue all the way to the top of the community. Running simultaneously with this, we also would have had an allocation of street lights to the constituency, and already have been around with Dominica and the village council to identify areas we think that might be in need in the street lights. You would have also noticed that the main Petite Savanne road, the public road, would have also received some attention, still have some work to do, and we're hoping that with the just approved budget, we have already gotten the commitment from the Minister of Public Works that pretty soon that we will continue the asphalting of the main road, and certain areas, especially the more landslide prone areas, will be done in concrete.
Dominica's water and sewage company DOWASCO is continuing to appeal to the general public to conserve water. The call comes as neighboring countries are affected by water scarcity. General Manager of DOWASCO, Bernard says although Dominica can still boast of an abundance of water, there continues to be a need for conservation.
In Jamaica, there are some areas in Jamaica where they will receive water for 2 days per week. You know, the same has happened in countries like Trinidad and St. Lucia. There's a water emergency. In Antigua, there's a water emergency. So hence the need for us to conserve what we have. I mean, when you look at Haiti, for example, it's another country that's really water stressed or water scarce. So we still enjoy an abundance of water in Dominica, still willing to assist some of our neighbors, but we need to conserve what we have because it's very costly also to get that water to our homes.
He was speaking at a scholarship presentation last Friday. There was celebration in the community of Penville over the weekend as villagers celebrated the Assumption Feast of the Blessed Virgin Mary. Prime Minister and Parliament representative for the area, Honorable Roosevelt Skerritt, was honored for his support to the village feast over the years. The Village Feast Committee says Honorable Skerritt has supported the feast for the past 16 years, from 1999, even before becoming their parliamentary representative. The Honorable Prime Minister took some time to address his constituents.
The feast is an important part of the traditional Penville. And the people there were very hardworking people. Walking more than 2 kilometers sometimes to the farms. So we have to thank God for what we have in the country. That we can come here together to celebrate the Lord that we cherish so much. And you know, we can go about our business in peace. And sometimes we take these things for granted until we go somewhere else. So if we read if we sing the songs properly and listen to the word of God properly, we will understand that we must continue to thank God for what we have.
The community also staged a grand exhibition featuring local products made in the community.
Child abuse is unacceptable. Child abuse is not cultural, it is criminal. And one child abuse is one too many.
For more information on child abuse or to report suspected cases on child abuse, contact the Social Welfare Division on 33 Great Marlborough Street or call 266-3020 or 266-3080.
And that's all for this edition of National Focus. We always welcome your suggestions and comments. Drop us an email at gis@dominica.gov.dm or visit our website news.gov.dm. Like our Facebook page at facebook.com/GIS News Dominica and follow our Twitter at GIS Dominica. You can also catch up on past National Focus newscasts on our GIS Dominica YouTube channel. From all of us here on the GIS News Desk, I'm Nisha Charles. Thanks for watching and do join us again next time on National Focus.